Magandang hapon, Pilipinas at buong mundo. Naitay, kapuso, pahiram po ng 20 minutes ng inyong hapon. Ako po si Boy, and welcome to Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Tayo'y napapanood din po sa ating live streaming channel sa Facebook at YouTube. At tayo napapakinggan po sa DZBB. Sa inyong lahat, mula sa aming mga puso, maraming salamat. Espesyal ang hapong ito dahil ang ating bisita ay one of the clearest and indicators na dumating na ang Pasko. Pag sumisilip siya sa ating mga social media accounts, ang ibig sabihin lamang ay Christmas has begun in our country where we have the longest celebration of Christmas. Pagpatak ho ng bear, sumisilip na po siya. Swerte tayo dahil hindi lamang po siya sisilip sa ating ngayong hapon. Kasama ho natin siya. Naitay, kapuso, please welcome Jo Marie Chan.
Thank you, Boy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jo.
It's great to be here. It's great to see you again.
I know, it's been quite a while. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Please, Jo.
Okay.
It's been quite a while. Kumusta, Jo? Kumusta yung mga panahon na hindi tayo nagkikita? The years, the past years, how have you been?
I've become a grandfather of 9.
Siyam.
The grandchildren.
Okay.
My wife and I are married 53 years, thank God,
Wow.
to the same woman.
Wow.
Yeah, thank God. So, and I've been busy with work,
Right.
with the business. Yeah.
Okay. But talking about busy, pag Pasko, Jo, how busy are you?
Well, this Christmas, I'll be very busy with several endorsements, commercial endorsements, and a few shows. I'm doing 5 cities in Canada with a company. Yeah. Thank God
Okay.
indeed. And then I'm going to have a mall show tonight at Festival Mall in Alabang.
All right, you're boss.
So from here, I go straight there.
No, I can imagine na pag dumarating na ang Pasko, marami ang gustong mangumbida sa'yo. Christmas parties, family gatherings.
yes.
You get a lot of these invitations.
Yes.
And I can imagine also how you manage your schedule.
Well, I have to, adjust according to my schedule.
Right.
No, I mean, you cannot please everyone.
Pero, talking about pleasing, the very first time, Jo, you saw the memes on social media. Take me back to that moment. Ano ang reaksyon mo?
Yeah, I was confused as to how to react to that. And I never knew who it was that created those memes. And I've tried to find out, but unsuccessful. So until now, I don't know who made those memes.
Okay. Pero pag nakikita mo sila, natutuwa ka ba?
Natutuwa ko, except that there was one that was quite irreverent.
All right.
You don't mind if I tell you? It
No,
was
I don't
irreverent
mind.
because it showed Saint Joseph and Mother Mary riding a donkey, and she was pregnant, of course. And then he says, Jose Marie Chan.
You know, anything can happen on social media. All
I
right.
know.
I know that some people even call you the king of Christmas, and you'd
No.
rather be identified as the little drummer boy of Christmas.
Yes.
You didn't like that. Bakit, Jo?
No, because there's only one King of Christmas, and that's our Lord Jesus Christ, the
Tama.
baby Jesus.
Oh.
Some people call me Santa Claus.
No, tingnan natin ang ilang mga memes. Here. O there, warm up lang. Okay. And then,
Tulog na ko, guys. Baga pa tayo
masyado
bukas.
na ang susuotin. Okay na ang mic. Tulog na. Okay. Nakakatuwa, Jo, no?
And then, peeping through the window.
Pag sumilip na, talagang Pasko na. There, September na. Nakakapagbigay ng kasiyahan, ika nga. But I want to go to the story, Jo, of the song, Christmas in Our Hearts. Paano mo binuo ang awit na ito?
The melody itself, Boy, was composed in 1988 to a poem written by my good friend Chari Cruz Zarate. Ang Tubig ay Buhay, which he used as a high school jubilee song.
Okay.
So I wrote that melody And I never thought that 2 years later, I was going to use that melody for a Christmas song. When Universal Records, the recording company that I record for, approached me and said, it's time we do a Christmas album because of the success of Beautiful Girl, Please Be Careful with My Heart, My Girl, My Woman, Constant Change.
Marami pang iba.
Yeah. So then I thought of that melody, and I got a friend of mine, Rina Cañiza, to come to the house. I gave her the melody, and together we worked on the lyrics. So that's the
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rina collaborated with you
On the
doon
lyrics.
sa letra ng kanta.
Yes.
Okay, so after you did the song, go ahead with the story. You asked some people to
Yes.
sing the song with you.
Yeah. At that time, Lea Salonga was a hit because of Miss Saigon. So I approached her and asked her if she would do a duet with me. And sabi niya, yes, I'll be glad to. She heard the song and she liked the melody, she liked the words, except that her recording company would not allow her to record
Okay.
for a competing label. Oh. So my next choice was Monique Wilson, who was an understudy of Miss Saigon.
At
And
that
she-
time, I was managing Monique.
Okay. And I like her. She's a very nice person with a beautiful voice. Unfortunately, that weekend, she went to Tagaytay, and you know the story.
Yes.
She lost her voice.
Nawala ng boses.
She called me. So sometimes I guess the Holy Spirit was leading me towards my daughter.
Right.
Yeah, because then she was, since the Universal Records people were rushing, Joe, it's already October. We have to come out with the album. And so I went to my daughter's bedroom and I said, Liz, what are you doing? She says, I'm cramming for my exams. Okay. Can you learn the song quickly? Because I'd like to record this with you. Oh, okay. When? This Wednesday.
Okay.
And so to make a long story short, she and I went into a recording studio and the rest is history, boy.
Tama ka dyan, Joe. Pero Joe, when you were doing the song, when you were writing with Rina, when you got that melody from another song
Ang
that you
Tubig Ay
composed,
Buhay.
Ang Tubig Ay Buhay, did you have a sense that this was going to be a massive hit?
No, I never expected it. As a matter of fact, the producers sa Universal Records said, Joe, masyadong Christian song ang yung itong kanta na to. Why don't you come up with a romantic Christmas song? Sabi ko, oh, okay. When do you need it? Next week na sana. So,
Joe, maraming mga composers, maraming mga batang kompositor ang nakikinig at nagmamasid sa ating pag-uusap ngayon. Without having to be intrusive, for something as big as Christmas in our hearts, ang isang artist ba, ang isang kompositor, kumikita ba ng napakalaking pera?
not anymore, boy. Not anymore because the technology has changed.
Okay.
Nobody buys records, nobody buys CDs, nobody buys cassettes anymore. So we earn a little bit from Spotify, not too much,
Right.
and also from endorsements and doing shows. That's all.
And of course, the thing is, pag nakikita ka na, Joe, Pasko na. And
How nice to be associated with the
Diba?
Christmas season.
Right.
I mean, it's the biggest season in the Philippines, and it's the best loved season.
tama ka doon.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to do. We're going to do fast talk. You haven't done this with me.
Okay, no,
Okay.
this is my first time.
Yes, I know. And
Good thing I have my running shoes.
we have 2 minutes to do this, and our time begins
Okay.
now. Joe, Merry Christmas o Perfect Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Sisilip o maiidlip?
Sisilip.
Pasko o paksiw?
Pasko, of course.
Hamon o mamon?
Mamon.
Queso de bola, mambobola?
Queso de bola.
Singer-songwriter?
Both. Singer-songwriter.
Paboritong handa sa Noche Buena?
Macaroni salad.
Laging nireregalo tuwing Pasko?
Pera.
Ilan ang inaanak mo?
Oh, I cannot count anymore, boy.
Panalong kanta o panalong negosyo?
Panalong negosyo.
Good father o good provider?
Always a good father.
Cool lolo o cool performer?
Cool lolo.
Mabait na asawa o takot kay asawa?
Mabait na asawa.
Favorite singer na nakatrabaho mo?
Regine Velasquez.
My girl, my woman, or my friend?
My friend.
Please be careful with my heart or deep in my heart?
Deep in my heart.
One thing you're not good at?
I don't know how to cook.
Learn or teach?
Learn.
Give or take?
Give.
Old or new?
New.
Advice to your young self?
Continue to be generous with those in need.
When in doubt, what do you do?
You pray.
Huling pinagdasal sa Diyos?
I'm praying for our country, that our people will be lifted out of poverty.
Lights on or lights off?
Sorry?
Lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
Happiness or chocolates?
Happiness.
Best time for happiness?
In the morning, at sunrise,
Complete this. A perfect Christmas is...
is being with family.
What is your Christmas wish this year?
My Christmas wish is that for our economy to improve.
It's really a country.
Yeah. It's
What
really
about a personal wish?
My personal wish is continued good health and happiness with our family, with our children and grandchildren.
Huwag po kayong aalis dahil magbabalik pa po ang Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Kami nagbabalik po dito sa Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Merry Christmas! Kasama po natin Mr. Joe Marichan. Sabi ko kay Joe off-cam, I had this impression that you spent a lot of time abroad.
Not really, no. My
you
business
did shows.
requires me to be here, you know, and of course my family. But when we do go out, I try to make sure that I'm with the family. We travel together.
You know, we got this question from social media. Pag September daw, bear months, alam namin kung nasaan si Mr. Joe Marichan. Pero sa ibang mga buwan ng taon, nasaan siya? You know, somebody asked. Can you answer that, Joe? Nasaan ba si Joe Marichan from January to August?
I'm either at home or at work in my business.
Right. And lalo na ang mga kabataan are not familiar that you are actually in business and, you know, you do your music.
Yes, because especially now with the technology change, it's very hard to live on music. That's why my advice to the young composers, young singers, is that use that as a hobby or on the side, but get another career, either in law or accounting or medicine, and then just do music on the side. Don't lose it completely because that's God's given gift to you.
Okay. You know, you're considered to be isa sa mga one of the pillars, isa sa mga haligi ng original Filipino music, OPM. Joe, how is OPM today?
OPM is still very much alive, except that the platform is no longer there to promote. Unlike, you know, when I started, there were 7 recording companies fighting for your song, fighting for you. But nowadays, it's difficult now because the business has changed. The business model has changed. The platform is no longer there.
And we all embrace it. We're adapting.
Yes.
Pero napakaswerte lang, Joe, because during the times when you were beginning, music business was so different.
Yes, yes. And I had a lot of TV shows where I appeared in to promote, and then I go to record bars to sign autograph for those who are buying my CDs or records. But
Right.
you know, the vinyl record is coming back, huh?
It is.
Vinyl record, more expensive.
Oo, pero napakaganda. You
Yeah.
know, the more choices we have, the better. Let's go to your process. Let's go to the way you make music. I mean, outside of Christmas in Our Hearts. Usually, Joe, anong nauuna? Letra? Tunog? How do you do it?
Almost always, it's the melody.
You hear that?
Yeah, sometimes I hear that at night, and I tell myself, tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to write it down or record it. Almost always, boy, like a song in the night, it disappears. That's why from now on, every time I hear a melody, I have to sing it right away and write it down
Okay, so
so that I don't lose the melody. And then the lyrics come afterwards.
interesting. Really interesting. Inspiration.
The inspiration is, you know, there's so much in life, boy, that can inspire me. Sometimes my children, my grandchildren, they inspire me to write songs for them. Like in my latest Christmas CD, I sing with my granddaughter.
Wow.
A song of the Firefly. I'll send you a copy of the CD.
Song,
the
thank you,
Firefly.
Joe. Of the
Yeah.
Firefly. So you continue to write music.
Yes, I as much as I can, I try to continue writing. I never give up.
Your grandchildren, how proud are they of Lolo?
Well, they all can carry a tune. They sing very well. Yes, my grandchildren, thank God. And sometimes when I have a show, I get them to sing along.
You have that distinct voice. Yung, alam mo, that's the equity. I mean, if we're talking about brand, your brand equity is that soothing voice. Hindi mo pa pagkakamalan na boses ng iba. The moment you start to sing, that's Joe Marichan. Is that inborn? I mean, did you train? How did it happen?
I never get a vocal coach. All my
Hindi
life.
talaga?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since I was a little boy, I would sing along sa radio, to the songs that I heard on radio. And then at one time, I even performed in a children's hour show in Iloilo City.
Pero do you have rituals? Like, pwede ka ba uminom ng malamig na tubig bago mag-concert?
Usually,
How do you take care of the
before
voice?
a concert, I would vocalize for about an hour. No?
Okay.
And I would clear my nose so that I can breathe normally. And then I also have an idiot board so that sometimes I forget my own lyrics. At my age, boy, sometimes I'm forgetful na.
That's okay. Streisand does it. Nais namin magpasalamat that we began our Christmas celebration with you here on Fast
Thank
Talk.
you. What an honor. Thank you. What an honor for me, boy, that I was asked to guest in your show.
The
Fast
honor
Talk.
is also ours. Maraming salamat, Joe.